Hey guys, welcome back. Gift here again today. I've got something a little bit different. My first ever unboxing. Literally first ever done myself. So today I've got my EVGA 3090. I'm going to go ahead and unbox it. I'm going to give you some measurements in case you are case sensitive with the case you may be putting a similar card into. That way you know exactly how big this card is. But please, like I said, first ever unboxing, literally, take it easy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, boys, here we go. First ever unboxing. And the first thing I can say is, wow, this is awkward without an overhead rack. So I got this from Newegg, who I've talked about in a couple of videos. And very happy that they have Apple Pay inside of their app. All right, big props for Newegg, properly packaged. I like seeing that on a $1,500 plus graphics card. Stuff from HelloFresh that I'll probably never use. Get rid of that. And there we have it. EVGA XC3 Ultra 3090, the single most expensive piece of PC gaming hardware I have ever bought in my life. I believe retail was $1,569. And we'll go into benchmarks and things like that in videos down the road. I'll talk more about why I opted for the 3090. But one of the things, you know, anytime you have a channel where you're editing video, one of the things you always have to consider is the amount of VRAM on board your card. And I use Resolve, so that allows me to go ahead and use my GPU to help in the editing. So one of those things to think about. And I'll be honest, man, if they had brought out a 3080 in December or January, or a 3080 Ti with 16 or 20 gigs of VRAM, and fast forward, you know, 6 or 12 months and AAA titles are starting to drop that are using more VRAM in 1440, I'd have been pretty salty about it. So here we go, the moment of truth. That would have sucked if I had taken it out and kerplunked it. Wow, it's not nearly as big as I thought it was. She didn't say that, at least not to me. All right, installation guide. I haven't needed one of those in a long time. I'll tell you what, heavy booger though. But man, just looking at it here, this is substantially smaller than my 2080 Super, my MSI 2080 Super Tri-Fan. So a little bit of information I'm able to get on this is that it's a pretty darn good card. Here we go. Oh, keep it in one piece. Yeah, that's always satisfying. Now, obviously there, we got the red lips, okay? And I know that EVGA has talked about coming out with other colors, or maybe the lips are supposed to go this way. I think I've seen them both ways with the googly eyes. I think I've seen them both ways with the googly lines online. That way and that way. So I'm not exactly sure which way the lips are supposed to go, because you could kind of tack the eyes on there, or you could flip it over and put the googly eyes up there if you want it to be a little frowny. But I have seen the EVGA is talking about coming out with it just blacked out. And I saw a tweet, this is probably been a month ago now, about them coming out with multiple colors. Big moment of truth here. I really like that this time around the card manufacturers, of course led by Nvidia, have gone ahead and tried something different with the ventilation there. Of course, I mean, I've got a Noctua D15 as my CPU cooler, so a little extra heat going up that way is not going to bother me. It might even help my RAM, because my RAM is packed in tight below the cooler, so I don't mind that coming up there. Fins are very, very dense. 2 8-pin connectors, so no problems there. I think just the EVGA lights up on the front of this one, and I think on the top there. I think if you get the For the Win you get a little bit more, but I couldn't justify another $200, another 50 on the clock speed, give or take, and then some more RGB down here in the chin, because that's not really my thing. We're looking at about 11¼ inches there. So I think that is almost 1.5 inches shorter. So with all these board partners making smaller cards, it's really noticeable right here in the overall length. Just under 4 inches there. And I would say right about 1 3/4 inches across. So, you know, we're looking at maybe just a little over a 2-slot card. And I'll be truthful, one of the reasons I went with a 3090 is I wanted to get something like I talked about before that had enough VRAM in it to keep everything going for quite a while, because this is not something I update every generation. I like to be able to get not just through the TIs and the Supers that come out, but the 4090 or whatever comes along in the next 12 to 18 months. Get through that one and then wait till the 5090 or something like that comes along when you're spending this much money. But having said all that, I think with this card, because I play at 1440p, 144 hertz, I think I'll be able to keep, hopefully, my monitor maxed out on really high settings. Probably not ray tracing. I'm not concerned about that unless it's something like Cyberpunk or a game like that where you're really more looking at the world. So as I check this card out more, you know, I really feel like it's one of those things, if you're running some small cases, this may be an excellent option. I know that varies case to case and that you have all kinds of kind of unusual size when you get into smaller builds. But a card this size, you know, might be a terrific option if you want to get into small case building. Guys, I know that was just a quick and easy unboxing today, but I wanted to go ahead and share that card with everybody. No flex at all. Like I said earlier, literally the most expensive piece of PC hardware I have ever bought in my life. I'm excited to have it, but man, is it pricey. If you found today's video enjoyable or informative, a like and a sub is always appreciated. Guys, if you're still hunting for your own 30, 70, 80, or 90, go ahead and click on this video here about how I found that one and how you can track one down also. And until next time, take care, GIF out.